Time to take a look at now the papers that come out in your area, wherever that might be, or the weeklies from around Greater Manchester. Alex Bell is here. He's from the Rossendale Free Press. Going to take a look through them. Welcome, Alex.
Hi, Andy.
Good to have you here. The first one is in the Accrington Observer, and it's a story that we've been reporting on Channel M, and indeed it's made the national news today. This is the ladies who've been diagnosed as having breast cancer, having previously been given the all clear. Now, did the Ackie Observer find this story first?
And no one of our reporters heard it on the radio this morning, so I think they picked up on it, but we obviously were very quick to follow it up with our deadlines being this about 11 a.m. this morning.
It's really worrying, isn't it, for the ladies concerned? I mean, obviously, particularly so for those who've been now diagnosed with breast cancer, but for other people who've had screenings who begin to think, well, are my results safe?
Well, this is it, isn't it? It's a huge blunder, and you can't imagine the trauma they must have gone through.
So where will the paper go with this next? I mean, presumably, you get calls to the paper, people who are really concerned?
Well, yeah, it's a case. I mean, we've left a message at the end of the article that we've done on the front page today saying anyone who's been affected by this can contact the paper. And I guess it's a case of waiting to see how this review goes, and if anyone does contact, you know.
I mean, sometimes you can be accused of almost doorstepping in situations like this, but I think things like this need to be reported, and you're quite right. Women, as sensitive as the subject is, should come forward and tell their story because it helps other people. So, fingers crossed, some ladies come forward for you there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to talk bus pass loopholes.
Only because he's due his soon.
Because of the three of us around the table, I'm the closest to getting one. Vincent Moores, who's 73, tell me this story. This is a Langley pensioner, isn't it?
Yeah,
what's this one about?
Well, it's quite positive, really. It's about a 73-year-old pensioner who's basically on a mission to save the health service thousands.
He's all power to him. By doing what?
Yeah, well, he wants pensioners to be able to use the free bus passes before 9:30 a.m. Sorry. Yeah. So if he can do that, he's going to try and avoid the health service coming picking these older people up and saving thousands, you know.
Because if you don't know, you can have a free bus pass, but you can only use it at certain hours of the day, can't you?
That's
Currently,
right.
You can't use it in the rush hour in the morning or in the evening.
No. I would suggest perhaps pensioners' appointments are made later in the day, and before 9:30s are left for the people who, you know, have to go to work and need those earlier appointments. But I'm not telling the NHS how to do the job.
Or the pensioners. When should have their appointments, because I tell you what,
exactly.
you're a brave girl if you cross the pensioners in Greater Manchester. You're a very brave girl.
Yeah. But no, it's quite an interesting one, isn't it? It sounds so simple on paper, and Vincent's come up with the answer.
Well, good luck to Vincent. I mean, 73-year-old who wants to do a petition and set up a website. It's brave in itself. So.
Yeah. He's got plenty of publicity in the local paper. Now, Frankie Connolly from Helmshire is going to be bigger than the Spice Girls.
We believe so, yeah. She's, her group, Mini Viva, have shot in at number 7 in the charts this week.
Frankie's the lady on the right, actually, of the picture.
Yeah, she's from Helmshire, in Rossendale,
Yeah, and Xenomania are writing songs for them. They wrote for the likes of...
Girls Aloud, and
so, great backing. I know, we've lost you now, haven't we? We've lost you. They've been in Radio 1. She's been on to
That's still going, Radio 1?
Yes, it is, sir.
Is it?
I know you're a Radio 5-er, aren't you?
Yeah, I do like a bit of 5. But Radio Manchester's a particularly fine radio station as well.
She's in the hit parade, Andy, if that's any good to you. She's in the hit parade. So, actually, this is you're my local paper as well, so that's why I'm so interested in that story. I think it's a great story, and good luck to her.
Yeah, good luck.
You know, Agnes Dean, her, me, we breed them well, that's all I can say.
Must be something in the water, because they're all body from around your way, aren't they? I don't know. How much time do we have, troops? Can I do the one about the little girl who went to see the Queen? Tell us about the little girl who went to see the Queen, Alex. This is a lovely story.
Well, she went down to Buckingham Palace, 3-year-old girl called Ruby. She's from Haywood, I believe. She went down, took some shots on a digital camera, well, her family did, and maybe she put a finger to a few of them, got shots of Buckingham Palace. Unfortunately, the card was then lost, but it's in a quite sort of heartwarming turnaround. The family and Ruby wrote to the Queen, got some correspondence back saying, you know, thanks for your notification. The letter come back to the family, and they've now framed it in Ruby's room, and she's forgotten all about losing the pictures, and it's a great turnaround, really.
From the Queen.
Exactly, and she's hoping to go back next year, isn't she, to get some more pictures?
Well, now she's made bridges with royalty, you know, she'll probably be invited back.
She's got somewhere to stay.
I imagine she's got a few spare bedrooms, and I understand she's got a few quid to her name. Maybe Her Majesty would like to pay for the trip.
Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
There's some great stories in all your local papers. Do check them out. Alex, thank you very much indeed for your time.